Okay, not a happy morning for me. I must admit, not a happy morning for me at all. But all the same, good morning to you all out there, and another time again for better advice. I don't feel that energy and that hyperactivity that I normally come with because I feel destroyed a little bit. I feel disappointed a little bit that for a weekend that I planned for, I really worked very hard for it, and then all of a sudden it's turned out to be like this. It's painful, you know, and the consequence of it turning out to be like this is my lapse of judgment. I must tell you guys, it's my lapse of judgment. My lapse of judgment in the sense that when I was planning for this weekend, the five teams that I picked originally are Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, Juventus, and then Manchester City. Nowhere in my calculation did Zenit St. Petersburg or what's it called, Dynamo Kiev figured in. But a fan tweeted at me that I should consider Dynamo Kiev, they're in good form. I replied him that I don't want to, that I don't need it. We had some exchange. I think the guy will feel like I'm being rude, because I remember his reply that said it's just an advice, and I looked at it as okay. In order to show that okay, I'm a listening guy, I went against my better judgment, my instinct, and I picked Dynamo Kiev. You won't believe, but Dynamo Kiev have scored 15 and conceded just 2 goals. They've scored in every game. They've won in every game. Yesterday, they chose yesterday to lose at home to a team that is not doing well, 2-0. That was my own failure, and I take responsibility for it. I am sorry, because the 5, 10, 15 bets is supposed to make everybody at least win every weekend. And there's something also went bad that just made the weekend sad for me. Somebody called me and gave me 4 games, asked me what will happen, and I gave precise analysis, and exactly what I said was what happened. But you know what? The person went against better judgment and put heavy money on it. I said Arsenal was not going to win Watford, some twist and turn. Man U will not win Hull City, and then he bet and lost. Whoa! And then he lost. It was very, very painful. It was very painful to me because I'm doing this to see people win. I'm not doing it to see people lose money and then tell them sorry. So that happened. Generally, I'm sorry. The last money this weekend is on me. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. Let's focus on what we've got to do today. I think I will go with my better judgment for next weekend, 5, 10, 15. But then that wouldn't stop the daily bets advice. And Champions League is coming pretty soon. I'm excited about it. I've started work already, breaking down things and trying to analyze it as best as I can. But that said, let us look at the games that we have today and see what will come out. I just do hope that Sunday will compensate for what Dynamo Kiev has cost a lot of people, and anybody who did not put Dynamo Kiev in their pick and won, congratulations to you, because I know a few people also send me messages that they won. They make their own better judgment and won. So let's start with the Premier League today. Not too many games in the Premier League. There are only 2 games in the Premier League. West Brom are playing against Middlesbrough. I think both teams will score. Man City would win West Ham United. Yes, it's going to be tight like Hull City, Man United, but Man City would win. Yes, because they want to go on the international break with a win. Pep Guardiola always do that. But comes back from international break, not too good. I think they'll win this one. In German Bundesliga, Hertha Berlin playing against Freiburg. I think Hertha Berlin will win this one. Hoffenheim would win against RB Leipzig, but to be on the safe side, put them on a double chance. That's the best that we can have from that. Now let's leave Germany and travel down the road to a neighboring country that would also not be too easy to predict all the games. Beside the game between Barcelona and Athletic Bilbao that I'm giving 100% to FC Barcelona, they are my 5-star pick. The game between Las Palmas, UD Las Palmas and Granada, it's going to be very tight. I think I'll go with UD Las Palmas there to win or draw. City Harvest and Sporting Gijon, this is a game that both teams will score. That's where I stay on that. Villarreal, Sevilla, both teams to score as well. Anybody can win this one, but I think Sevilla might win it, but it's both teams to score on that one. So I'm going to leave Spain and travel somewhere else. Yes, why I'm turning away from the camera is because I'm looking at my laptop, my computer, where I'd already tabulate all of this. So let's travel away from Spain and see what's happening in Italy. In the Italian Serie A, there are so many games that are going to go down. We saw Juventus win yesterday. We also saw AC Milan lose, but remember I said that game both teams to score, and that's exactly what happened. Inter Milan playing against Palermo. I think Inter Milan just might win this one. Yes, they just might win this one. Roma Cagliari, it's a tight one, but I think Roma, coming from a 3-0 loss to Porto and following up the Champions League, they just might win this one. Sampdoria Atalanta, both teams to score. Udinese Empoli, double chance on Udinese. Crotone Genoa, I think I'll go with Genoa to win. I'll go out on a limb on that one for Genoa to win. Sassuolo Pescara, I'll go with Sassuolo to win as well. AC Fiorentina and AC Chievo Verona, I think Fiorentina will win. Turin, FC Turin would win against Bologna FC. That's a risk anyway. That one is a risky one, bro. That's how I feel it will go down. Now let's go to the Netherlands, or probably let's touch base with France first. Bordeaux playing against Nantes. This is a game that both teams will score. They both play expansive football, not too tight at the back, so both teams will score in this game. Saint-Etienne playing against Toulouse. Double chance on Saint-Etienne to win this one or draw. Monaco Paris Saint-Germain, that's the big one. I'm gonna go with Paris Saint-Germain to win, but I still think that both teams will score in that game anyway. So let's settle for what's happening in the Netherlands and see how that goes. In the Netherlands, you have the game between PSV Eindhoven and Groningen. I'd say PSV Eindhoven would win that one. Go Ahead Eagles and Ajax playing. Ajax is no longer dependable and not reliable, so both teams will score in that one. Ado Den Haag playing against Heracles Amelo. Both teams will score. Double chance on Ado Den Haag. AZ Alkmaar playing against Nijmegen. AZ Alkmaar would win. So let's stay away from Netherlands and move straight to Portugal. In Portugal, there are quite some funny and interesting games. Somebody asked me earlier on, what do I think the game between Sporting Lisbon and FC Porto, both teams to score. But if you ask me, I'll put all my smart money on FC Porto to come out victorious in that game. Now there is a game between Victoria Setúbal and FC Oroca, both teams to score. Yes, Reave playing against CD Firenze. Reave would win that one. That's how it goes. Now let's leave Portugal and go to Belgium. Club Brugge playing against Anderlecht. Club Brugge will win. Anderlecht playing against KA Genk. I think KA Genk will win eventually, but Anderlecht are playing at home. Let's not forget, both teams will score. KRC Genk playing against SV Zulte Waregem. I think KRC Genk will win that one straight up. So let's go to Scotland and see what we've got there. Celtic, I think that's the women football in Scotland. Celtic ladies are playing against Forfar Farmington. I think Celtic ladies will win. Ibania ladies are playing against Rangers ladies. I think Ibania would win that one. Spartans women are playing against Aberdeen. Both teams to score in that one. That's what my research book tells me. Now let's look at Turkey, the Turkey Super League. That's the place where I'll draw the curtain into this bet advice. The game between Fenerbahce and Kayaspor, I think Fenerbahce will win. Omalispor playing against Gençlerbirliği. I think Omalispor would win as well. Nothing more to add. UEFA Champions League, it's coming next month. Let's be positive about those ones. But to those of you who lost that this weekend because of that Dynamo Kiev, I will keep apologizing because it was my fault. A wrong judgment call that I made that cost you big time. I am very, very, very sorry. I apologize. I will not be able to pay back whatever money you lost, but I'm sorry. If you lost just because of Dynamo Kiev, I'm sorry. For any other one, I think if the game changed, I made the right call. Just football happened. But for the Dynamo Kiev, football didn't happen. My foolishness happened, and I'm sorry about that. Do have a lovely day. It's a very, very sad Sunday for me, but I think I'll get over it. That's how it is for me when I make this type of mistake, where a lot of people trust me, and I feel them. I don't get out of it easily, but it's not something I'll just snap out of. But I mean, I would get out of it, and we'll come out better. This season is still a long season. We would do appraisal of this whole thing twice. By mid-season, we will look back and do an appraisal, and then by May, we'll do an appraisal again. Should we change the method? Should we continue like this? We will talk about that time. But right now, my name is Ada Fiyesi Matthew. I'm very happy to have you guys on my YouTube channel every day. Let's make this work. Good luck to all of you. Bye.